just north of insane. The show is over, I tried twice to call her back, but no answer either time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second and final day of the 2026 Masters Walleye Circuit here on the St. Mary's River, and cut day for the 2026 Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's National Team Championship here in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. I appreciate you all coming and hanging out with us, whether you're here in Ann Osborne Park or if you're watching us online on our multiple live streaming channels. You can find us at the Walleye Federation. You can find us at masterswalleyeCircuit.com. All kinds of different places here today. Good crowd gathered here in the sunshine. Anglers are about ready to weigh. Folks, we've got anglers finishing up the Masters Walleye Circuit event today. We will crown a winner of the MWC today, and then we will find out who the All-American 25, only 25 boats get to fish tomorrow out of 181 boats total from this event. Only 25 fish tomorrow. We're going to determine that this afternoon. Lots of other things to cover as we go throughout the afternoon as well. We'll get weighing so we can get more into the sink. We're going to bring the first team that is sitting in the sink up to us. They are an MWC team vying for a chance at this Team of the Year prize. James Campbell Jr., Randy Veek out of Oregon, Wisconsin. They had 19 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday. 5 fish tournament limit today. One of our better bags across the stage with 24 pounds and 1 ounce. 24 pounds, 1 ounce. Do you want to weigh one in for big fish? All right, 43-14, you are leading the Masters Walleye Circuit right now. That was not a team that was in the NTC, just an MWC-only team. So right now they are leading. They are ahead of Austin Tomasek and Brad Arbus Jr., who had 31 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday, and were leading both events at the end of the day yesterday. Kyle and Rachel Karstedt out of Manitowoc, Wisconsin. 4 fish here today. 5 pounds, 13 ounces, 513 on day number 1. Kyle and Rachel have 4 more fish to add to that weight here today. One of our NTC teams trying to find a way to sneak into the All-American 25. Unfortunately, won't quite go that way for him. 8 pounds, 11 ounces today, 14 pounds, 8 ounces, your 2-day total here for the NTC. Brandon and Nicole Ruffalo out of Kossuth, Wisconsin. They had 3 fish here today. They had 12 pounds yesterday. Another team hoping for, woo. You all right? You all right? Okay. You were supposed to go and see if she was okay, Brandon. You missed the mark on that one. All right. You guys got 7 pounds, 9 ounces today. 19 pounds, 9 ounces, 27th place. Unfortunately, won't be fishing on day number 3. Appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with us. You all right, Nicole? All right. Just a little bruised ego. That's all. That's all right. Very good. We're rolling up the next team here in the National Team Championship. Great to have all of these anglers from all over the walleye world fishing with us here. Mitch Meyer-Dirks and Justin Mosal in Nebraska. Lincoln, Nebraska. 1 fish here today. 3 pounds and 9 ounces. 3 pounds, 9 ounces here in the NTC on the Sault Ste. Marie. In Sault Ste. Marie on the St. Mary's River. Yeah, it's great to have these anglers here. These anglers who fishing the National Team Championship qualified through their local Walleye Federation clubs to be here this week. And whether it's 3 pounds, 1 pound, 30 pounds, all that effort is the same. Go ahead and set that on the stage here. Mike and Jeb McDowell out of North Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. 8 pounds and 1 ounce yesterday. 2 more fish to add that total weight today. 1310 your total weight with 5'9" on the stage here on day number 2. Congratulations, guys. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. Go ahead and grab those. Get a picture down along the side here, and we will get to see you once again in the future. Walleye Federation clubs qualifying anglers for the 2027 National Team Championship right now. Mike Antram, John Phillips out of Littleton in Lakewood, Colorado, in the running for the longest drive home. Hopefully they don't have to do it today, but 5 fish, just 5 fish. Didn't weigh fish yesterday. This would have to be a pretty darn big bag to get to weigh fish tomorrow. Unfortunately, 9 pounds, 15 ounces, 9:15 won't quite get you. But, guys, congratulations. Thank you so much for coming and fishing with us. We'll get you a photo down along the side here. The Sioux Tribe Fisheries is taking these fish. They're going to release what they can. They're doing some studies with them as well. And those fish that they can't will get donated to the elders in the tribe. Alex Poliquin and Joel Drolet out of Hearst, Ontario. Dual event team. They're fishing the NTC and the MWC. An opportunity for them to lock in an All-American 25 They had 20 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday, 21 pounds, 4 ounces. First place team on the NTC side with over 41 pounds. 41-15, second place right now in the MWC. We're going to get a big one in there. Go ahead. The biggest one's going to go in this basket right here. And then you can take the rest of them down. Feisty one there. 8 pounds, 9 ounces was big fish yesterday. We're going to set a new mark here today. For big fish, $1,860 for big fish on the Masters Walleye Circuit for today. We are going to lock that in at 7 pounds and 12 ounces. 7 pounds, 12 ounces, the mark to beat. I just need that basket back. If you want to grab the fish and take it down that way, 7-12 on the NTC side for big fish, which everybody is in on the NTC side. It's a $250 gift card. Thanks to Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Yesterday, that was won by our day one leaders, Brad Arvis and Austin Tomasek, with that 8 pound and 9 ounce big fish from day number one. But that mark to beat now is 7 pounds and 12 ounces. 41 pounds, 15 ounces is what we need to have in order to take the top spot on the NTC. 43-14. Got to beat 43-14 on the MWC. Colton and Joe Marks out of Dassel, Minnesota, Clearwater, Minnesota. 18 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. A 5-fish tournament limit. They are looking to try to fish on day number 3 in the NTC. 18-12 yesterday, 5 fish today for 25 pounds, 9 ounces. Taking over the top spot, 44 pounds, 5 ounces, 44.5. Your leader on the NTC side. Do you have one better than 7 pounds and 12 ounces to weigh in for big fish? He's going to dig in that basket. We're going to find out if we can beat 7-12. Got a nice fish, got good length to it. Not sure if it's quite going to have the weight to beat it. It is a nice fish, but it's going to go 6 pounds, 14 ounces. 6-14 won't quite get there for the NTC side, but you are leading right now. A good chance to be able to fish on the final day here on the St. Mary's River in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. We roll on here this afternoon with 181 boats to go through. Yesterday, we weighed somewhere around 130 all told. Tyler Wolin and Brett Jones out of Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. 5 fish. They had 7 pounds, 13 ounces on day number 1. 5 more fish to add to that total weight today. One of our dual event teams coming across the stage now. 5 more fish getting that tournament limit on stage. A better day weight-wise. 7-13 on day number 1. Going to put over 16. It wants to hit 17. Won't quite get there. We're going to go 16 pounds, 6 ounces. 16 pounds, 6 ounces. 24 pounds, 3 ounces. Right now, you're sitting in 14th place. 14th place will probably won't survive the afternoon, but we will see. It all depends on how everybody else does as we go throughout the afternoon. You can check out our live leaderboard online at walleyefederation.com for the National Team Championship. And if you're following along on the MWC side, the Masters Walleye Circuit side, masterswalleyscircuit.com. Mike Hansen, Ben Rip out of Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. They got 1 fish after weighing 8 pounds and 3 ounces yesterday. 1 more fish here today. Well, your 1 fish would have to weigh 36 pounds, 2 ounces to take the lead, but we're going to go with 2 pounds and 13 ounces. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out with us. Congratulations qualifying for the National Team Championship. We look forward to getting you up on the stage once again in 2027. And we will announce the dates and location for that soon. John and Easton Goebel out of Drummond Island, Michigan. A 5-fish tournament limit. This team's got a chance at fishing on day number 3, the final day for the NTC. They had 18 pounds and 1 ounce on day number 1. Little bit better there today with their 5 fish in the box today. 18-1 yesterday. 19 pounds, 2 ounces into 3rd place with 37 pounds, 3 ounces. Don't know if it'll quite be enough there. Anything better than 7-12 in that basket? All right, man, we'll let you grab those fish. You can slide on down this way, get yourself a picture. Sioux Tribe Fisheries is here taking those fish from us, and we're appreciative of their help on that end of the tournament. All of the folks up here in Sault Ste. Marie have been great. Adam Burke and Mark McCaleb out of Black River, Michigan, Saginaw, Michigan. 1 fish here today after 12 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. I doubt we'll match that same weight here today. 12-2 on day number 1, only 1 fish. Angry St. Mary's River fish on the stage right now. 4 pounds, 7 ounces, 4 pounds, 7 ounces, 16 pounds, 9 ounces, 16 pounds, 9 ounces. Anglers fishing the National Team Championship. Of course, we've got the All-American 25. You get to fish on Saturday. If you finish 26th through 50th, you will cash a check here this afternoon. If you finish 50th through the end, you will get your gift cards this afternoon at the pavilion on the other side of the grass here this afternoon. Eric Schmidt and Brian Menting out of Kaukauna and Appleton, Wisconsin. We didn't get a chance to see them on day number 1, but they've got 2 fish here on day number 2. It is cut day here in Sault Ste. Marie. 2 fish here for Eric and Brian. Glad you guys got a chance to come and hang out with me here on stage, weigh a couple of fish. We're going to get these 2 fish to settle down as best as we can as I continue to just talk through this entire afternoon. 3 pounds and 9 ounces, 3 pounds, 9 ounces. Great job, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us here in Sault Ste. Marie and making the trip. I know everybody up here appreciates that. Robert and Hunter Nitty out of Rosemont, Minnesota. 5 fish tournament limit. These guys could easily take the lead right now. Just about wearing these fish every time there, Hunter. 27-1 yesterday. 27-1 yesterday. They need 17-4 on the NTC side to take the lead. They need 16-13 on the MWC. In this basket right now is 23 pounds, 13 ounces. Your new leaders on both sides with 50 pounds, 14 ounces. Do you have one in there that's going to go better than 7 pounds, 12 ounces? 7-12. All right, man. Well, then we're going to slide you down this way. We will likely see you fishing on the final day here in Sault Ste. Marie and possibly hoisting up the MWC trophies and winning over $15,000 in cash and prizes there. Lucas and Craig Sharaj out of Sheboygan, Michigan and Petoskey, Michigan. 3 fish here today. You guys had 9 pounds, 9 ounces on day number 1. 3 more fish to add to that weight here on day number 2. Looking to try and fish on the 3rd day. Probably we didn't need all 5 at least. We got 11 pounds, 2 ounces on the scale. 20 pounds, 11 ounces, 27th place. Unfortunately, falling out of that one. We look forward to giving you guys your check or gift card, whatever that looks like here at the end of the day today. Our final results will get posted online at walleyefederation.com. Jake Trombley, Peter Schaefer out of Glenwood and Linwood, Michigan. 5 fish tournament limit. 14 pounds, 9 ounces yesterday. Do they have a big enough bag here on day number 2 to make the jump of the leaderboard and secure a spot in the All-American 25? On the scale right now is 24 pounds, 14 ounces. Great basket. They will get 39 pounds, 7 ounces for their 2-day total, sitting in 4th place right now in the NTC, 4th place in the MWC, and now it's a waiting game. Do you have anything over 7 pounds, 12 ounces in there? Congratulations, man. We may get a chance to see you fish on the 3rd and final day in the NTC and cash a nice check in the MWC here on the 2nd and final day for the Masters Walleye Circuit. Edward Hatton Jr., Leonard Heffron out of Hastings and Clay, New York. 5 fish tournament limit. 15 pounds, 15 ounces on day number 1, and 5 more fish, a tournament limit to add to that total weight here on the 2nd day. 5 fish for boat number 154. Going to get 14-13, 14-13, 30 pounds, 12 ounces. You are in a top 10 right now, but we'll see if it slides and how far here this afternoon. Congratulations, 30 pounds, 12 ounces, your 2-day total on one of our dual event teams fishing both the NTC and the Masters Walleye Circuit. These guys went out, I believe, in 2nd place on the MWC side and the NTC side. Lincoln and Carl Martin out of Rhinelander and Brooklyn, Wisconsin. They had 29 pounds, 9 ounces yesterday. They need 21.5 to retake the lead on the NTC and MWC. 29.9 is what they had yesterday. They need 21.5 with 5 fish on the scale right now is 26 pounds, 5 ounces, 55 pounds, 14 ounces. Your leaders, the Martins out of Wisconsin. Do you have one over 7 pounds, 12 ounces? We will put that one in the basket right here. We'll find out. It is a nice fish. We'll see if it's going to be enough to take over the top spot. Got to beat 712. Got to beat 712. It is 7 pounds, 12 ounces, 7 pounds, 12 ounces. We'll just cut the gift card in half for you guys, okay? Congratulations, guys. Great job. We'll break the ties up later on if we need to. Will we be better than 712? We had an 8-pound, 9-ounce big fish yesterday. Matthew Dubes and Kyle Everett out of Auburn and Tawas City, Michigan. 3 fish here today. 15 pounds, 10 ounces on day number 1. 3 fish here today, 2 shy of that limit. Got them a couple of nice ones in there. They are angry fish up here, man. Just wish they would come a little bit easier to catch when it comes to all 5 of them. 9 pounds, 14 ounces, 9.14, 25 pounds, 8 ounces, 15th place and 14th place. We'll see what it looks like here at the end of the day today for you and see if that'll be enough to fish on the final day for the NTC. We're paying down 15 spots right now, 15 spots for the Masters Walleye Circuit this afternoon, including a $10,900 check for the winner. A brand new Lowrance Recon trolling motor for the winner of the MWC. And, of course, the trophies that you see up here on stage. And they win a $1,000 National Team Championship prize package for the 2027 NTC. We roll on. Jimmy and Dory Sell out of Berlin, Wisconsin. One fish here today with 7 pounds and 3 ounces on the scale yesterday. One real nice fish here today. Oh, man. 712 was the big fish. We're going to get over 7, I think, when it locks in here. 7 pounds, 2 ounces. 7 pounds, 2 ounces. Real nice fish. One fish there today. Made it count, though. Love to have some others with it. We roll through all of these anglers as we look at the bump sink. We're making sure that they're walleyes, that they're at least 15 inches, and that they are alive, and only 5 of them. Derek and Matthew Magnuson out of Fond du Lac and Watertown, Wisconsin. 2 fish here today. They had 12 pounds, 13 ounces. They got 2 angry fish sitting in the box as well here on the scale on day number 2 in Sault Ste. Marie. 5 pounds, 13 ounces, 18 pounds, 10 ounces, 1810, man. Congratulations. Get your picture down along the side here. Sioux Tribe Fisheries will take them from you. 1810 for Derek and Matthew in boat 176 here on the second day of the National Team Championship. Brian and Jim Helgamo, one of our dual event teams, Bark River, Michigan, Escanaba, Michigan. They had 8 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday with a couple of fish to add to that total weight here today. Won't quite see 8 pounds, 4 ounces in this basket today. We're going to get 7 pounds, 2 ounces, 15 pounds, 6 ounces, your 2-day weight, putting you in 44th and 36th place, respectively, on the NTC and Masters Walleye Circuit. We got a long afternoon here, folks. We were weighing fish till about 5:15 yesterday. Jacob Mogg, John Camps out of Ashland, Wisconsin, and Duluth, Minnesota, 6 pounds and 9 ounces. On day number 1, 3 more fish to add to that weight today. I talk about having a long day today. Is my voice going to hold up on day number 2? We'll see if it holds up on day number 3 as well. 6 pounds and 1 ounce, 6 pounds and 1 ounce, 12 pounds, 10 ounces, your 2-day total. Congratulations, guys. Thank you all so much for coming over this way and fishing with us. It is not easy to get through these clubs and make them get themselves a bid to the National Team Championship. They all put a lot of effort in at their local Walleye Federation clubs, often trying to beat some of the best sticks in the country, all over the country. What? Which one is that? Smith and Mork? Justin Smith, Brad Mork out of Platte, South Dakota, 7 pounds, 13 ounces. One fish here on day number 2. Hoping everybody else had a bad day. Maybe they could sneak in the back door and get into that All-American 25, but I think we got a gift card coming for you here at the end of the day today. 10 pounds, 6 ounces, your 2-day total with 2 pounds, 9 ounces on the scale here today. Anglers, if you are in the running for a gift card, we will do that across the park here. There's another pavilion with a picnic table on it. We will immediately following today's weigh-in have Eric over there with your gift cards. You must pick them up for your own team. You cannot pick them up for somebody else, and we will not ship them. Dale Bibler and Chad Hoover out of Lowell and Saranac, Michigan. 5 fish tournament limit. They had 13 pounds and 1 ounce yesterday. With the right basket, perhaps they sneak in the back door on the All-American 25. They're going to have to hope some guys trip and fall a little bit too. On the scale right now, 21 pounds, 2 ounces. A much better day today. 34 pounds, 3 ounces. You're sitting in a top 10 on both events right now. 7th place, in fact, for both. We'll see what it looks like at the end of the day. Anything better than 712 in there? All right, man, congratulations. We'll see if it holds up and you can get into the All-American 25. Pick up one of them sweet All-American 25 rings. We'll get your sizes for all those after the event today. Cooper Leach, Robert Neester out of Wolverine, Michigan, and Afton, Michigan. 4 fish, 1 shy of that tournament limit after weighing 12 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. They would want 12.3 here today. We're only going to see 9 and change when it does lock. 9 pounds, 2 ounces, man. 9 pounds, 2 ounces. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us here on the stage today. get yourself a picture, take home a memory. All of the photos and everything will be posted online on our Walleye Federation page, on our Facebook page, and on our Masters Walleye Circuit page. Casey Felling and Trevor Wood out of Libertyville, Illinois, Lake Forest, Illinois, a 5-fish tournament limit. They had 23 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. One of the teams that certainly can lock themselves in to an All-American 25 with the right basket. 5 fish, 22 pounds, 3 ounces on the scale. Third place in both events with 45 pounds and 8 ounces. 45 pounds, 8 ounces, nothing over 712 in there. All right, man. Congratulations. We'll see if it's going to be enough to hang on to the All-American 25. It really is going to be how everybody else does throughout the day, including this team. They had 25 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. Zach and Jacob Nemeth out of Sobieski and Suamico, Wisconsin. A 5-fish tournament limit, one of our dual event teams. They need it to be a 30-pound bag to take the top spot right now. They're just trying to get into Saturday and cashed a nice check in the MWC. On the scale is 25 pounds, 2 ounces. They are in second place, both events, 51 pounds even. 51 pounds even. Congratulations, guys. Great job. Nothing over 712 in there? All right, man. Congratulations. Likely a very good chance to be fishing on that third and final day. We go from 181 to 25 boats here on the St. Mary's River tomorrow morning. Mike Jones and Greg Renstrom out of Wyoming, Douglas, Wyoming. We didn't get a chance to see you up here yesterday. I'm so glad you brought this one fish up here today. You guys worked for it. How long of a drive is it home?
21 hours.
21 hours. Yeah, give them a round of applause. They weighed 2 pounds, 13 ounces here this week. Congratulations. Great job. Hope we can hang out again next year as well. Qualifying is happening across the country in the Walleye Federation clubs right now. Kurt Kraniak, Albert Skibb out of Gaylord, Michigan, and Alpena, Michigan. Dual event team. They had 10 pounds, 8 ounces on day number 1. 5 fish tournament limit to add to that weight here today. It's a much better day today. Don't know if it'll quite be enough all told. 18-13 on the scale right now. 29 pounds, 5 ounces. 12th place both events right now. Paying 15 down, 15 on the MWC. And obviously everybody wants to get in that 25. We'll see if it's going to be enough. Go ahead and grab that. Get a picture. Thank you so much, guys. Great job. Kraniak and Skibba here on the NTC stage in Sault Ste. Marie. Jesse and Dylan Nussbaum out of St. Mary's, Pennsylvania. Family always travels well. They had 23 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. What do we have here today? 5 fish tournament limit, 23.10 yesterday. This might be enough to get in there. I think you're pretty safe in fishing tomorrow, but we'll see how everybody does here. It's still pretty early on this second and cut day of the NTC. 22 pounds, 5 ounces on the scale. 4th place right now in both events with 45 pounds, 15 ounces. Nothing over 712 in there. All right, buddy, we'll let you grab that one, get some pictures on the side, and then we'll sit and watch and wait. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to follow along with who is in the top 25 right now, you can check out WalleyeFederation.com. WalleyeFederation.com. There's a live leaderboard link there. You can click on that. It'll update as we go along. If you're watching the Masters Walleye Circuit, go to MastersWalleyeCircuit.com. There's a live leaderboard that updates there as well as we go along here. Andrew Hugo, Chris Allred out of Linwood and Genesee, Michigan. Only 4 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday, but they got all 5 today. Looks like some better ones as well. Certainly a day of have and have-nots. 5 fish tournament limit for Andrew and Chris. 412 yesterday, 23.8 today. 23.8 today, 16th place right now. I think it's a day late, dollar short, but we'll see what happens. 28 pounds, 4 ounces. Complete. Great job. Anything over 712 in there? You have a good one. We'll see if it's going to be enough. 712 is the mark to beat on the NTC side and the MWC side. You're one of our NTC teams. We'll see if it's going to be there. It was worth putting up there. Could just check 7.6. It's good, but just a few ounces off. 7 pounds, 6 ounces. Congratulations, guys. Great job. Get your picture over this way. Sioux Tribe Fisheries is taking those fish. Appreciate it. All right, we roll on here this afternoon with our next team to the stage. Oh, yeah. Oh, all right. Ask and you shall receive. All right. Sue, please come on up here. Dave and Logan Supley out of Van Dyne, Wisconsin. 5 fish tournament limit. 14 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. Decent bag of fish here today. Boy, if everybody's gotten big bags, now it's going to be harder and harder to predict who's going to make that All-American 25. 21 pounds, 3 ounces, into 10th place right now with 35 pounds, 13 ounces, 35-13. Now I got 2 of them. All right. Nathan Stender, Thomas Bliven, Battle Creek, Nebraska, Cozad, Nebraska, 5 fish tournament limit, 9 pounds, 6 ounces on day number 1. One of our dual event teams fishing both the Masters Walleye Circuit and the National Team Championship here on the St. Mary's River. 9 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. Looks like a better day of fishing today. 21 pounds, 6 ounces, 30 pounds, 12 ounces, 30 pounds, 12 ounces, 13th place right now, and 12th place on the MWC. Do you have one over 7 pounds, 12 ounces? Wants to take a look at it. Over 7 pounds, 12 ounces. That is the mark to beat in both events. Don't know if we'll quite get there, but we're going to check it. 7:12 is the mark to beat. Good fish. It's going to go 5:12, though. 5:12, a couple pounds short, though, on that one. Congratulations, man. Get yourself a photo down along the side. Those happy, angry fish are going to go right back. Happy, angry fish. Excited? I don't know. Coming up with different words all the time. Sometimes my mouth goes faster than my brain. We'll bring up Kale Ustishin and John Gilman out of Michigan. 13 pounds, 13 ounces on day number 1, and 5 more fish to add to that total weight here today. I know they were hoping for a bigger bag than this on day number 2. Try to keep them fishing on the 3rd day and cash a check with the MWC. As it settles on the scale at 15 pounds, 10 ounces. You're in 15th place right now, but it does look like fishing's a little better for some of the folks. You are 14th on the MWC side. We're paying down 15. You know, if you got to stop traffic, slash tires, whatever it takes, stop this thing. You could cash a check yet, but I don't think we'll quite get there, man.
Yeah, I saw the ambulance and the fire truck, so I don't know what happened.
I don't know. I hope everybody's all right, but 29 pounds, 7 ounces, your 2-day total, man. Congratulations. Get some photos down here, and we'll see you once again on the stage, hopefully in 2027, and on the Masters Walleye Circuit side as well. Next anglers to the stage, Nicholas Hearn, Curtis Rose out of Oshkosh, Wisconsin. 20 pounds and 1 ounce on day number 1. A 5-fish tournament limit. They need a really big bag to take the lead, but they're just trying to lock themselves up for 3 days of fishing here on the St. Mary's River. 5 fish here today. 26 pounds, 11 ounces on the scale. Sliding them into 4th place right now with 46 pounds, 12 ounces. Anything better than 7:12 in there? Looking, maybe. 7:12. Got to take down the Martins. They've got the big fish on both sides of the board. $1,860 for big fish today on the MWC side, and a $250 gift card on the NTC side. Not quite going to get there. Nice fish, though. You got a couple of them in there that look good. 513 on that one. 4612. Hey, you might be fishing tomorrow, man. Go do it again. We will see what it looks like at the end of the day today when we finalize the results for day number 2. It is cut day for the National Team Championship, and it is the final day for the Masters Walleye Circuit. Paying down 15 spots for the Masters Walleye Circuit. Over $76,000 in cash and prizes up for grabs on the MWC side of things. And that brand new boat that the anglers will be fishing for on day number 3 at the NTC, worth over $100,000. Josh Kramer, James Wozniak out of Kaukauna and Racine, Wisconsin. 2 fish here on day number 2. They did not get a chance to weigh fish yesterday. Glad they made it stage here today. 2 fish on day number 2. 2 fish going to go a little better than 8.5 pounds. Going to be 8 pounds, 13 ounces, 813. Congratulations, man. Get yourself a photo here. Sioux Tribe Fisheries will take them from you. And we roll on this afternoon. Yep. All right, Craig Huss, Brian Carlson out of Weston and Neenah, Wisconsin. 7 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday. This one fish in your basket's got to weigh 48 pounds, 10 ounces, take the lead. Yeah, we're going to be just short at 3 pounds, 7 ounces, man. Glad you're able to come and hang out with us. Get yourself a photo down here. And we will see you again in the National Team Championship. Qualifying happening right now with the Walleye Federation all over the country. Gerald Sawyer, Robert Hoffman out of Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. They had 13 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday and 4 more fish today. Don't know that we'll get him fishing on the third and final day in their home waters. But we'll see. Got a lot of boats yet to weigh here today. 13.4 yesterday. 16 pounds, 4 ounces today. You're in 16th place right now. 16th place right now with 29 pounds, 8 ounces. 15th, you are the bubble team for a paycheck on the MWC right now. Anything, that one's not over 7 pounds, 12 ounces, correct? Not sure. I don't know if we'll quite get there, but we'll go ahead and set it in here. We'll at least set it on the scale real quick and see if it gets close. If it's close, we'll make it official. It's 6 pounds. Won't quite get there. 6 pounds. Nice fish. Certainly the solid fish in the basket there. Great job today. We will see if it's going to be enough sitting in those teens right now. Not a comfortable spot for the NTC as we try to lock in the All-American 25. Right now, 55 pounds, 14 ounces, the mark to beat. The Lincoln and Carl Martin out of Wisconsin have that on both the MWC and the NTC side. Jeremy and Dylan Kohler out of Duluth and Albert Lee, Minnesota. 1 fish here today. They did not weigh fish yesterday. They got 1 fish here today. Congratulations, guys. Glad you were able to bring that one up here. 1 fish for Jeremy and Dylan for boat 141. Going to be 3 pounds and 8 ounces, man. 3 pounds, 8 ounces. Thank you so much for coming, driving this way. Hope you had a little bit of fun here in Sault Ste. Marie. I know Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan had a blast having you all here this week. They all been talking about it, how exciting they are, how excited they are to be here or to have the anglers here. And I hope the anglers felt that presence as well. These guys have 25 pounds and 1 ounce, and certainly an opportunity to lock in a spot for tomorrow. Out of Bruce Township, Michigan, Liam and Will Kinnear. They have a 5-fish tournament limit. 25 pounds, 1 ounce. On day number 1, on the scale right now is another 21 pounds, 10 ounces, 5th place across the board on the MWC and NTC side, 46 pounds, 11 ounces. Congratulations, man. Great job. Will that be enough? I feel confident saying that will be enough. There's going to have to be a lot of big runs up the leaderboard to knock that one out, but we'll see. Ryan Baker, Perry Novinsky out of Sabisky and Mosinee, Wisconsin. A 2-fish basket here today. Didn't get a chance to see him yesterday. Glad they got a chance to bring a fish up here. Got a nice one in there for certain. Got a nice one in for certain. Did you put some money into the big fish pot for the MWC? All right, everybody's in for the big fish pot on the NTC side. We got 10 pounds, 10 ounces with 2 fish in the box right now. 10 pounds, 10 ounces for your 2 fish total. Go ahead here. We'll hang on 1 second. Put that fish in this basket here. This is both, but big fish for both. All right, 7 pounds, 12 ounces is the mark to beat. 712 is the mark to beat. Won't quite get there. 6 pounds, 13 ounces, 613. Real nice fish. Great job, guys. Nice solid fish in there as well. Great job. 613 here on day number 2. All right. Mr. Wiesner, you should not be able to hold that basket with one hand. You had 25 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. Josh and Don Wiesner out of Fond du Lac and North Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. 1 fish for 3 pounds and 9 ounces. 3 pounds, 9 ounces. Is there a story behind that one?
Completely gone today. Like, we were on hundreds of fish, and they were completely gone.
That's disappointing.
2 spots, gone.
Oh, man. That's the way it goes. And that is how, when you start looking at the total weights in one day, you can't compare them to second day till you come across the stage. Brian Rieger and Richard Fike out of Belle Vernon, Pennsylvania, Farmington, Pennsylvania. They got a couple of fish, couple nice ones as well. 9 pounds, 14 ounces, 914, 1114 on the scale today. You want to try one? 712 is the mark to beat. 11 pounds, 14 ounces. Got one just a little bit bigger than the other. Don't know if we'll quite get there. I didn't feel it as I was putting it up there. 6 pounds, 6 ounces. 6 pounds, 6 ounces. Nice fish, just not quite going to be enough, man. You bet, man. Congratulations. Glad you were able to come. We are so happy to run these national team championships. I told everybody at the rules meeting the other night, everybody here fishing in NTC is just like happy to be here. Regardless of how the fishing is, regardless of how the week is, they're just happy to be here. Aaron Marzine and Gary Gorsuch out of Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. 5 fish here today. 11 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. 5 more fish to add to that weight here on day number 2. 12-11 here today. 24 pounds, 3 ounces, unfortunately. 29th place, won't quite get in that All-American 25 on the NTC side, and I won't quite cash a check on the MWC side, but man, I'm glad you were able to get the year. I know you guys got some bigger fish to fry and boat issues and things like that. Absolutely, man. Glad you guys were able to make it in and get a chance to weigh some fish yet. Great job. Jason Doyen, Christopher Joe Vazan, right? Joe Vazan? Jewel Vazan, all right. Out of Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, and Dexter, Michigan, 26 pounds yesterday with 5 fish. They are going to put another 21 pounds, 12 ounces on the scale. 4th place right now, man. Anything over 712 in there?
No.
Well, hey, we might be fishing tomorrow anyway, so it don't matter. We're fishing tomorrow, he says. All right. 48 pounds, 6 ounces, your 2-day total. 48 pounds, 6 ounces, 2-day total. Check out the live leaderboard online at walleyefederation.com to find out who has weighed, who hasn't, who's sitting in what position. Mark Hugo, Andy Nye, Essexville, Michigan. Just keep in mind that the live leaderboard is unofficial. We will finalize results after the event, but you can follow along and at least get an idea of where everything is at. 5 fish for Mark and Andy, 2 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday, 22 pounds, 5 ounces today, 22.5. 28th place. Unfortunately, backside of that bubble, man, but I'm glad you were able to come and hang out. Nothing over 712 in there. All right, man. Thank you so much. Congratulations. These anglers qualifying to get here through their TWF teams, their Walleye Federation teams across the country for the NTC. Max Wilson, Rob Korth out of Campbellsport, Wisconsin, Pulaski, Wisconsin. 20 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. Max and Rob are your reigning national team champions. They may have an opportunity to fish again tomorrow with 22 or 21 pounds, 2 ounces. On day number 2, 41 pounds, 4 ounces, 11th place right now. It's not going to be easy for you. We'll see what happens, but 11th place, nothing over 7 pounds, 12 ounces in there. All right, man.
No, I had 3 fish with 20 minutes to go, so I'm happy.
I'm sure. 41 pounds, 4 ounces, 11th place right now in both events. May even cash a check on the MWC side. We will see when it's all said and done this afternoon. Winning MWC team also take home a Recon trolling motor thanks to Lawrence. Dawson Bastion, Bo Connor, one of our MWC only teams. They have 5 fish today out of Campbellsport, Little Chute, Wisconsin. 6 pounds, 5 ounces. Not 6 fish. 6 pounds, 5 ounces. 5 fish on the scale for 20 pounds, 5 ounces. A much better day today. Runs them up the leaderboard. Not quite enough to cash a check, but certainly valuable points for the season. 26 pounds, 10 ounces. Their 2-day total here on the St. Mary's River. One of our dual event teams, Brett Walser, Tanner Luptow out of Fond du Lac and Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. 27 pounds, 2 ounces, sitting in, I think, 5th place this morning or so. 5 fish today, but more of a stub toe than anything. 27.2 yesterday. 11 pounds, 4 ounces. Listen, you're sitting in 13th place on both sides right now. You can cross your fingers and hope, maybe get a chance. We'll see on day number 3. All final results will get posted this afternoon. And we will have a rules meeting with the All-American 25 tonight. We'll get your ring sizes for your All-American 25 rings. We'll do checks for anglers finishing 26th through 50th and 51st through the end. We will do gift cards on the other side of the park here. There's a pavilion with a picnic table there. That's where we'll get set up for the gift cards this afternoon. Wayne Butts, Joe Summers out of Abrams and Stevens Point, Wisconsin. 19 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday. A 5-fish tournament limit. Will these guys make it into the All-American 25 with this nice basket on the stage? Will it be enough after weighing 19-13 yesterday? 25 pounds, 7 ounces on the scale right now. 45 pounds, 4 ounces. Your 2-day total into 9th place on both ends, MWC and NTC. Going to try to put one in for big fish. 7 pounds, 12 ounces, the mark to beat. It is 7 pounds, 5 ounces. 7 pounds, 5 ounces. Won't quite get there. Nice fish, certainly helping to round out that 25 7-ounce bag. Great job. 45 pounds, 4 ounces. Will that be enough to lock in a spot? Well, 19 pounds yesterday, 25 pounds today be enough. Dylan Marks out of Delano, Minnesota, 9 pounds, 12 ounces on day number 1. 4 more fish to add that weight here today. Those 4 fish, man, have to be 10-pounders each in order to get into the top spot, the leaderboard on both sides of the leaderboard. 21.15 your 2-day total with 12 pounds, 3 ounces here on day number 2. 21.15 your 2-day total for the Markses on the NTC and MWC side. Calvin Steer, Kenny Sirline out of St. Johannes and Mount Pleasant, Michigan. 1 fish here today, 13 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. 1 more fish to add to that total weight here on day number 2. It is cut day here on the National Team Championship side of things and the final day for the Masters Walleye Circuit. 1 more fish here today for Calvin and Kenny. 4 pounds, 6 ounces. A pleasure to have you on the stage. 18 pounds, your 2-day total. 18 pounds. We'll get you down here, get a picture if you'd like. Otherwise, the True Sioux Tribe Fisheries will take that fish from you right away. Brady Pavel, Tim Sanderson out of Bone Steel, South Dakota. They worked hard for this 1 fish across the stage here this week. We will get 1 fish for 4 pounds and 1 ounce. 4 pounds and 1 ounce. Will we see a Bitter Lake for the MWC? Maybe. All right. I'll take a maybe. That's fine. MWC, Masters Walleye Circuit, has another event coming up in August. You can sign up to fish Bitter Lake, South Dakota, in Webster, South Dakota, coming up next month. Nick Huxon, Jerry Francoeur out of Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Timmins, Ontario. 16 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. A 5-fish basket here today. I have a feeling this might get you kind of on the bubble here. We'll see. 17 pounds, 10 ounces. You're into the teens yet. 17th place. 34 pounds, 4 ounces. You're going to have to watch that leaderboard, man. We'll see what happens, all right? 34 pounds, 4 ounces. That puts you in 17th place, 16th place on the Masters Walleye Circuit side. Just out of the money there. 15th place is the end of paychecks for the Masters Walleye Circuit here today. Kyle Eastman, John Way out of Escanaba, Cornell, Michigan. 4 pounds, 4 ounces on day number 1. Day number 2 brings us 2 fish here for Kyle and John. 2 fish. 4-4 yesterday, consistency. 4-3 today. Going to get 8-7 together, man. Thank you so very much. Even I can do that math. Congratulations, guys. Great job. You don't want me doing any of the other math, but that one I can do. My wife laughs over here. She knows. Corey and Garrett, come on up here. Palacho and Gorsuch out of Flushing at Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. 4 pounds, 9 ounces yesterday. They need a really big bag to have a chance. They've got a good one. We are going to crack 30 pounds with this one. 30 pounds, 3 ounces. Do you have one in there that's over 712? He says, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we got one over 712. We'll go ahead and hold up a couple of fish there. Let folks at home see 34.12 is now what they have. They're sitting in 17th place. 712 is what we got to beat. I think we got that one beat here for big fish. 8 pounds, 14 ounces, big fish on the NTC side. Could be worth $250 gift card. Congratulations, man. Great job. Big Bag also gets a $250 gift card each day, so maybe you get both, and maybe you get a chance to fish, even though yesterday hurt a little bit. Today certainly was worth going out and swinging for the fence. Great job. Follow along with the leaderboard online at WalleyeFederation.com. You can go to MastersWalleyeCircuit.com and follow along there. Luke Bramlett, Kevin McComber out of Stockbridge and Gregory, Michigan. Dual event team here. They had 6 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. Better bag here for them today. 5 fish tournament limit on the scale right now. 6:14 yesterday. Good day today. 24 pounds, 8 ounces, 24.8. 19th place on the MWC side, so you're out of the money there. 21st place right now. We're only taking 25, man. 31 pounds, 6 ounces. Congratulations. We'll see what it looks like at the end of the day today. Don't know if we'll quite squeak in there, but It's all going to be worth the drama and the hype and everything if you get a chance. Mike Dickerson, Eric Carlson out of Davison and Presque Isle, Michigan. 21 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. These guys looking for a chance to lock up a spot on day number 3, the final day for the National Team Championship here on the St. Mary's River. 5-fish tournament limit. Maybe even try to cash a check. Woo! Get a shower here. That's my favorite. 19 pounds and an ounce on the scale right now. 40 pounds, 3 ounces. That puts you in 13th place both sides. Paying down 15 spots on the MWC side, and we're taking only 25 on the NTC side. We'll see what happens here this afternoon. 40 pounds, 3 ounces for Dickerson and Carlson here on day number 2. It is cut day for these anglers in the National Team Championship. We go from 181 boats in this event all the way down to 25 on the final day. Kevin Grandgroth, Hunter Martin out of Minnesota, 5 pounds, 9 ounces yesterday. 3 more fish weigh here today. These 3 fish only have to be 50 pounds, 5 ounces. I think we can get there. No, you're right. 3 fish, 9-11, man, 9-11. 15 pounds, 4 ounces. 9 pounds, 11 ounces, 15 pounds, 4 ounces, your 2-day total as we continue to roll on here this afternoon. We got 57 teams for the NTC weighed in already this afternoon. Jay Dunbar, Robbie Landis out of Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. They got a 5-fish tournament limit. 7 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. 5-fish tournament limit here today. Think it's going to be a day late, dollar short on this basket here, though. 17 pounds and change. 17 pounds, 6 ounces. 36th place, man. 24 pounds, 9 ounces, your 2-day total. Go ahead and grab them. Slide on down, get yourself a photo. We are trying to beat 8 pounds, 14 ounces for big fish on the NTC side, 7 pounds, 12 ounces on the MWC side, 55 pounds, 14 ounces across the board. The Martins out of Wisconsin, your leaders for both the Masters Walleye Circuit and the National Team Championship. At the end of the day today was when our leader from yesterday will weigh in. So Brad Arbus Jr. and Austin Tomasek will be the final basket to the stage this afternoon. They had over 31 pounds on the scale yesterday. We'll see if they can take it later on this afternoon. Sean and Earl Parsons out of Sheboygan, Michigan. 3 pounds, 6 ounces on day number 1 and a 5-fish tournament limit here today. Better day here on day number 2. But, man, they would have loved a basket like this a couple of days in a row. 3-6 yesterday, 22 pounds, 3 ounces today, 25 pounds, 9 ounces, 33rd place. Unfortunately, won't quite go there. Maybe we'll have a check for you, though, at the end of the day today. We got checks and gift cards for the teams that don't make it into the All-American 25. You'll cash a check if you finish 26th through 50th, and you'll get yourself some gift cards if you finish 51st through the end for the National Team Championship. Sean Bowerman, Dennis Carrick out of Dafter and Brimley, Michigan. 7 pounds and an ounce here on day 1 and 3 fish to add to that total weight here today. 3 more fish today. A little bit better weight here on day 2, but just isn't going to quite be enough there. Going to go 11 pounds, 8 ounces on the scale here on day 2, 18 pounds, 9 ounces, your 2-day total. Thank you so much. Live leaderboard online at walleifederation.com. Find out who has weighed, who has not, who might make it into the All-American 25 here on the second and cut day of the NTC. Mike Stockinger, Corey Jacoby out of West Bend and Fredonia, Wisconsin. 4 fish here today. They didn't get a chance to weigh fish on day number 1. Glad you guys earned it here today. You earned it all week long, but you got a chance to bring it to fruition here on cut day. 6 pounds, 6 ounces, 6 pounds, 6 ounces, man.
Thanks, Jeff.
Pleasure to have you up here. Pleasure. Get yourself a picture over this way. Sioux Tribe Fisheries will take them from you. Thanks so much. Congratulations to all the teams making it here to the National Team Championship. Not an easy road oftentimes, fishing against the very best in the country in their own clubs on home waters. Shane Turcotte, Bill Lamage out of Goulet River, Ontario, London, Ontario. 6 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. Looks like a little bit better bag here today with a 5-fish tournament limit for Shane and Bill. Don't know that we'll quite get through on the back door to get into the All-American 25, but 6-8 today, or 6-8 yesterday, and 17-15. 38th place, man. Won't quite get there here on the 3rd day. 17-15 today, 24 pounds, 7 ounces, man. Thanks, pleasure to have you up here. Awesome. Thank you so much. Chasing 7 pounds, 12 ounces for big fish on the MWC side, and 8 pounds, 14 ounces on the NTC side. Nicholas Katowski, Chad Nimke, happy to be on land here today. They had some issues yesterday. We had some volunteers go pick them up. They got smiles on their face and a nice basket as well out of West Bend and Oshkosh, Wisconsin. 5 fish for 22 pounds, 7 ounces. Man, if you could have done it yesterday, but I know you guys had some local help to go pick up the boat and all that. You had an adventure yesterday. Congratulations, though, guys. Great job. You bet, man. Glad you guys were able to make it here today and weigh some nice fish. 22 pounds and change. Yeah, they had to go via ferry yesterday. They got picked up by a volunteer. Said, yeah, I'll go get them. We can get their truck and trailer down there. We'll go get them down there. And so they had an adventure yesterday. We had a number of teams have some adventures this week, and we get that with the National Team Championship. We see boats of all shapes, sizes, years. Of course, these anglers are pushing everything to the limit each and every day to figure out as much of the water as they can so they know where they want to go on tournament days. And that's just the way it goes sometimes. You push that equipment, and sometimes you pay a small price for it. Unfortunately, that's the case here. Hey, we really appreciate the whole community of Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, for welcoming us here. It has been nothing but fantastic. We've had good weather for the most part all week. The anglers, for the most part, had good weather. We had some wind and things like that, but awesome opportunity. Not that Linda and her team can control the weather, but I think they're doing something right, obviously. Frank Guida, Corbin Heim out of Rosemont, Minnesota, Bemidji, Minnesota. They got a 5-fish tournament limit. They had 23 pounds and 1 ounce on day number 1. They'd love to get a chance to fish on day number 3, but it is going to depend on what this basket says right here. It says 17 pounds. 17 pounds. That means you have 40 pounds and 1 ounce on the scale and sitting in 14th place right now. No need to get nervous, but you're going to have to start watching the leaderboard here and see what happens. Congratulations, man. We'll let you grab those fish, slide on down, get yourself a photo, and we'll see if it's going to be enough to hang on. Over 40 pounds on the scale. Will that be enough to get into the All-American 25 here this afternoon? Jack Lee, Caden Noteboom out of Watertown in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, 20 pounds, 15 ounces. One of our MWC-only teams, 5-fish tournament limit. 5 fish, 18 pounds, 13 ounces. Guys, you are the bubble team right now, 39-12. You may or may not get a check. We'll see what happens. And nothing over 7-12 in there, guys? No. All right, congratulations. Great job. They are the bubble team, paying down 15 spots on the Masters Walleye Circuit side. Of course, taking the All-American 25 for the NTC. Kyle and Wendy McNamara out of Eaton Rapids, Michigan. 2 fish here today after weighing 15 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. 2 fish here on cut day on the St. Mary's River in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. Gonna go 7 and change if they can settle down. 7 pounds, 3 ounces, 7-3, 22 pounds, 9 ounces. Congratulations, man. Great job. Glad to have all of these anglers here from all over the walleye world, near and far, over the border in Canada and everything. It's a lot of fun. Great to have them here as well. We had a couple of great mornings already, takeoffs. If you have not watched the live takeoffs each morning, you've really missed out. We've had a live rendition of O Canada and the U.S. National Anthem. It's been awesome. Glad we had that. We're going to do it again one more time tomorrow morning here for the All-American 25. Ron and Jackson Goldapsky out of Van Dyne, Wisconsin. 14 pounds, 9 ounces on day number 1. 2 fish here today. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll quite sneak into that All-American 25 with just the 2 fish. Going to go 11 pounds, 9 ounces, 26 pounds, 2 ounces, 26.2. Do you think you have one better than 8 pounds, 14 ounces? Okay, all right, go ahead and we'll take one out of there. 8.14 is what we need to beat. I'll put the biggest one in this basket. 8.14 is the weight to beat. It's got a nice belly on it. but it's going to be just over that 7 pound mark. 7 pound and 1 ounce. 7 pound, 1 ounce. And real nice fish, just not quite going to be enough to get into the big fish on the NTC side. Nice job, man. Get yourself a picture, though, with that one, and the Sioux Tribe Fisheries will take it from you and get it back into the St. Mary's River this afternoon. Sean Pettibone, Matthew Gray out of Fox Lake and Lakeville, Illinois. 2 fish here today. They had nothing yesterday, so it feels good to walk across the stage with some fish today. 2 fish here on day number 2 for boat number 78. Going to go 5 pounds, 10 ounces, 510. Thank you so much. You get a picture down this way with those fish, and the Sioux Tribe Fisheries will take them from you. Happy to have the Sioux Tribe Fisheries helping us out with the fish management. They're also using some of the fish for research as well. And those fish that cannot go back swimming in the St. Mary's River will get donated to the elders of the tribe. So we're happy to be able to help out there. Robert and Travis Ikowski out of Morley and Coopersville, Michigan. 5 fish tournament limit after weighing 3 pounds and 8 ounces yesterday. All right, Robert. 3 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. Better day today. 14 pounds and 1 ounce. 17 pounds, 9 ounces. 46th and 61st place is where we're at right now. Check out the live leaderboard online at walleyefederation.com for the National Team Championship and masterswalleyeCircuit.com for the MWC. It is the second and final day for the Masters Walleye Circuit here on the St. Mary's River. We will award this afternoon over $76,000 in cash and prizes. That's what's up for grabs, at least. If the contingencies fall in line and everything is perfect, that's what's up for grabs. We will certainly hand out a $10,900 check to the winning team for the Masters Walleye Circuit. The couple of trophies that are sitting on the stage, a brand new Recon trolling motor that's sitting in front of the stage, and a $1,000 NTC prize package for the 2027 National Team Championship to that winning MWC team. Anthony and Devin Nitty out of Blaine, Minnesota. They had 23 pounds, 13 ounces on day number 1. 5 fish tournament limit here today. They are looking to lock up a day 3 in the NTC and maybe a check on the MWC side. 23-13 yesterday. Going to go 18 pounds, 4 ounces today. 42 pounds and an ounce. 11th place and 11th place. So still in check cashing range on the MWC side and certainly in the All-American 25 right now on the NTC side. Top 25 teams get to fish tomorrow. We go from 181 boats on the water to 25 tomorrow morning. Knut Zenner, Rick Pearson out of Interlochen in Central Lake, Michigan. 1 fish here on day number 2. 13 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday. 1 fish here today. Knut doing everything you can to bring all 5 a couple of days here, but you have to settle for 5 pounds and 1 ounce on this one very angry fish. 18 pounds, 5 ounces, 2-day total, man. Pleasure to have you up here. Thank you so much. Get yourself a photo down along the side. We'll get that mean little one back into the St. Mary's River for somebody else to catch another time. It's a 5-pound fish. It's not a little one, I guess. New Elvira and Todd Alexander out of Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, Rudyard, Michigan. 18-13 yesterday. Only 3 fish in there today. Unfortunately, I think this is going to slide you out of there. Had a chance if he had another 18-pound bag, I think, but 8 pounds, 15 ounces. Unfortunately, 34th place with 27 pounds, 12 ounces, man. Thank you so much. Pleasure to have you across the stage for the Masters Walleye Circuit and the National Team Championship. Mr. Stokes, Jordan Stokes coming up here. Richard Stokes riding with him out of New Hope in Rochester, Minnesota, one of our MWC only teams. 17 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. 5 fish tournament limit. Let's see where that 5 fish gets you today. 16 pounds, 11 ounces on the scale. 34 pounds, 6 ounces. Your 2-day total, 20th place right now. Nice points going in to the last few events of the season. Looking forward to seeing you over at Bitter Lake in Webster, South Dakota, coming up here in just a few weeks, about a month from now. You can sign up and fish with us on the Masters Walleye Circuit. Last couple of events of the season, Bitter Lake, Webster, South Dakota, and Cass Lake, Minnesota. A lot of fun there. Steve Gravel, Kevin Robino out of Blind River, and Capsicasing, Ontario. 21 pounds, 15 ounces yesterday. Another 21-pound bag today. Certainly would do well for him. 5 fish tournament limit. How good am I? 21-1. 21-1. 43 pounds. So that I did it yesterday too. I only did it one time though. 21 pounds, 1 ounce gets you 43 pounds across the stage in these 2 days, and 11th place right now on both events. So we will see what that looks like when we're all done weighing fish here today. But right now, you will be going fishing on the third and final day here on the St. Mary's River. Gonna have a nice mix of anglers from both the U.S. and Canada, near and far as well. Some anglers from just a little bit more of a distance. Ooh, there goes a couple pieces of paper. Sorry. It's not confetti. I swear, promise. We'll do confetti later on. Maybe. It's not in our budget. Hey, we got a little time to be able to talk about some of the other things going on here. I want to really thank our sponsors for the Masters Walleye Circuit. Lowrance, we mentioned that we got that Recon trolling motor that is going to the winning team. We also have some contingencies up for grabs from Lowrance. And winning teams that are fishing the MWC, the highest placing team fishing the MWC that is Lowrance exclusive, only has the Lowrance electronics in the boat, will have a chance, will win that $750 Lowrance bonus for exclusivity. And then if they are the top team in the MWC with a Ghost or Recon trolling motor, they'll win a $500 bonus this afternoon. We thank Mercury Marine, AirSafe Hitch, and 4windsales.com, Nitro Boats, National Professional Anglers Association, TH Marine, and the Walleye Federation for sponsoring this year's Masters Walleye Circuit. A couple of sponsors as well on the National Team Championship side. Of course, Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. This is their event. Ranger Boats up to an $8,000 bonus for the Ranger bonus. Nitro, Triton, Mercury Marine, Tractor Boats, and the Walleye Federation on that end as well. Joe Fallaw, Thomas Steiger out of Wonder Lake, Illinois. 5 fish here today, 6 pounds, 12 ounces. A much better day today. A much better day today. 29 pounds, 9 ounces. 29.9. Do you have one better than 8 pounds, 14 ounces in there? On the NTC side, that's the weight to beat. Put the biggest one you've got in that basket in here, and we'll at least see. All right? Biggest one goes in here. We'll see. I don't know if it'll quite be enough. 814 is what we got to beat. I mean, it was at least worth putting it up there. 8 pounds, 8 ounces. 8 pounds, 8 ounces. So these guys went from on the outside looking in to maybe they snuck in. You have 35 pounds, 11 ounces. You are sitting in 21st place right now. It will be a nervous afternoon for you. Check out the live leaderboard, man, online at walleyefederation.com. Go ahead and get yourself a photo down here. Great job. That's a great basket to bring after maybe stubbing your toe on day one. You can make it up pretty easily, bringing 29 pounds to the scale here. Ryan Rieger, Cole Hess out of Elizabeth and Marklersburg, Pennsylvania. 5 fish tournament limit, 13-13 yesterday. Ryan bringing up their 5 fish here today. Got a couple of nice ones in there. Certainly will help them out. 26 pounds, 9 ounces. 40 pounds, 6 ounces. That moves you into 15th place right now. Anything over 8 pounds, 14 ounces in there? You don't want me telling you yes or no. If you want to weigh it, we'll try it. Okay, all right. 814 is the big fish. He's not going to weigh one. Or are you? You sure? Okay, all right, all right. I need you to sleep tonight, man. I need you to sleep tonight.
Well, my teammate.
All right, we'll check it. We'll check it. I don't know if it'll quite get there. It's a really nice fish. It's going to be 7 pounds and 5 ounces. 7 pounds, 5 ounces. 15th place right now. Great job. Get yourself a photo down here. You can check out the live leaderboard online at walleyefederation.com. Walleyefederation.com's got the live leaderboard. Follow along. We will finalize results as soon as we're done here this afternoon. Find out who that All-American 25 will be. Right now, they got a good chance. Kurt and Craig Cano out of Menasha and Elcano, Wisconsin. These guys had 29 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. Oh, boy. He's sitting in, top 3 or so on the NTC side at this morning. 29.2 yesterday. That's the day that's going to really matter for you. You've only got 4 fish in there today. 13 pounds, 3 ounces. it's still 42 pounds, 5 ounces, and 12th place. You may still get in there on that All-American 25. Congratulations, man. Go ahead and grab that. Slide on down this way. It may be enough. 12th place right now. We have weighed 74 teams on the NTC right now. We only weighed 100 and some yesterday. So I'm not going to say we're getting near the end, because we're not. We got a number of boats yet to weigh, but there's also a number of teams that are not weighing today. They're going to take the gift card and get on their way home or whatnot, but we will see what happens yet this afternoon as we roll on. It is just shy of our 5th flight coming in. 4:20 is when our 5th flight is due in. 4:40 is when our final flight of boats is due in this afternoon. Frank and Andrew Mauser out of Sharon and Hermitage, Pennsylvania. 2 fish here today. They had 2 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. 2 more fish to add to that weight here on day number 2. It is cut day for the National Team Championship and final day for the Masters Walleye Circuit here on the St. Mary's River. 6 pounds and an ounce, your 2-day total. Have to weigh in 3 pounds, 9 ounces here today, man. Get yourself a photo here. Otherwise, the Sault Tribe Fisheries will take them right from you and get them back into the St. Mary's River this afternoon. Whew. Michael Hall, Michael Jarzebski out of Antioch, Illinois, Wooddale, Illinois, 4 pounds, 7 ounces. 4-7 on day 1. You only need 51 pounds, 7 ounces to take the lead. Just shy with 4 fish. 6 pounds, 5 ounces, man. Pleasure to have you up here. Thank you so much. 10 pounds, 12 ounces, your 2-day total. Norm Torkelson, Andy Lation out of Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. 1 fish here today. They had 1 pound, 12 ounces yesterday. They are going to at least double or triple that weight here today, maybe even quadruple. 112 yesterday, 1 fish today for 5 pounds. Solid 5-pounder. Congratulations, man. Great job. You get yourself a photo. Otherwise, Sault Tribe Fisheries will take that one from here today. We'll post all of our photos online on our social media pages here this afternoon. Link them to all of our websites as well. Keith DeWald and Justin Carrick out of Augrey and Brimley, Michigan. 2 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. 3 more fish to add to that total weight here today. 2-7 on day number 1. 3 fish on day number 2. Going to be 7 pounds, 12 ounces. 7 pounds, 12 ounces, 10 pounds, 3 ounces, man. I see a gift card in your future. We'll do gift cards this afternoon. Anglers, after we are done weighing in, there's a pavilion on the other side of the grass here, on the other side of the park. We will meet over there. We will have your gift cards for you. Reminder, we will not mail gift cards, and you cannot pick them up for another team. We will be over there after we are done weighing here this afternoon. Chris DeJardin, Ryan Egan out of Hilton Beach, Ontario. They've got a 5-fish tournament limit. Didn't get a chance to weigh fish yesterday, but an opportunity here today. Would have been nice to have it both days, man. 19-13, your 2-day total, I suppose. But congratulations, man. Thanks so much. 19-13 here today for DeJardin and Egan at the Masters Walleye Circuit and National Team Championship. Anglers piling off the water right now, looking to weigh their fish in. When they come to the bump sink, we're making sure that they're only trying to weigh walleyes. They only have 5 fish that they are alive, and they're over 15 inches. A lot of other fish to be caught in the St. Mary's River, but this event, walleyes only. Jeremy Messerschmidt, Randy Woodland out of Grayling and Fremont, Michigan. 5-fish tournament limit. They are trying to get in on day number 3 with 21 pounds, 1 ounce yesterday. Looks like they're fishing on day 3. 23 pounds, 7 ounces, 44 pounds, 8 ounces. 10th place. Do you have one better than 8:14 in there? All right, man. Then get yourselves a photo down here, and we will have our All-American 25 rules meeting after the weigh-in today. We'll finish up with our Masters Walleye Circuit weigh-in, do some of our awards for that. We'll get the All-American 25 anglers all together, And we'll get your ring sizes. That's always fun. And then we'll do a short rules meeting about how tomorrow will work as well, as we only fish 25 boats tomorrow. We go from 181 boats total out of this event between the Masters Walleye Circuit and the National Team Championship, and only 25 boats will be on the water tomorrow morning. It's kind of shocking when you look outside and look at only 25 boats after looking at 181 each morning, but those 25 have earned it. Not only did they earn their way here to the National Team Championship by fishing through their local clubs and all the great sticks that they got to fish through near home, but then they got to come here. Some of them foreign waters, never been here before. Some of them, they know it well, and they got a lot of pressure riding on them. To make it into that All-American 25 is a special moment. That's why we treat them to those All-American rings. We get the ring sizes. They're custom. They get sent to them later on in the year, and everybody loves that opportunity. We love being able to do it. The Walleye Federation is reinforcing our love for this grassroots fishing here in the walleye world. We got some great things coming up. We look forward to announcing where our 2027 National Team Championship will be shortly. When those dates will be and where it will be will come out shortly. Cody and Daniel Solberg out of Brilliant and De Pere, Wisconsin. They had 14 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. Will this basket get them into the final day? They have 5 fish. They had 14.2 yesterday. They're going to need a good one. 27 pounds, 6 ounces. There is 41 pounds, 8 ounces in 2 days of fishing. You made a good run up the leaderboard, and you are sitting in 16th place right now on the NTC side. Congratulations, guys. It's going to get tight in that All-American 25 race. You can check out the live leaderboard, find out who is still in online at walleyefederation.com. Dan Johnson and Walter Price, Fayetteville, Ohio, and Lowell, Michigan. 11 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. 5 fish tournament limit today. With the right fish, maybe fishing tomorrow. I think we're going to be just on the outside looking in. Unfortunately, 23 pounds and an ounce on the scale today will give you 34.4. 27th place, just outside, man. Just outside. 27th place, 22nd on the Masters Walleye Circuit side. 34 pounds, 4 ounces. Just missed it. Just missed it. Coming up, the Smiths, Dylan and Tyler Smith out of Sheboygan, Michigan. 5 fish tournament limit here today. They had 21 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. This is not the same 5 fish limit here today, man. I think we're going to miss it now. 21.5 yesterday. If we had another 21-pound bag, we certainly would be sitting there. 10 pounds, 3 ounces. 31st place. 31st place, man. Congratulations. Good try. 31 pounds, 8 ounces, your 2-day total. Grab a picture with those fish if you would like. Otherwise, the Sioux Tribe Fisheries will take them from you. Danny Bacon, Mike Hudson out of Spanish River and Goulet, Spanish Ontario and Goulet River, Ontario. 5 fish tournament limit. They had 16 pounds and 11 ounces. They may have an opportunity to get in here. It is going to be close when this scale locks in. 16-11 yesterday. 5 fish here today. 20 pounds, 11 ounces on the scale. 23rd place right now. 23rd place right now. You're going to be scratching and clawing to stay in there, man. Nothing over 8 pounds, 14 ounces in there. Congratulations, man. We'll see what it looks like here just shortly. 84 teams have weighed in on the National Team Championship side of things already. What will it look like here shortly? Team still pouring off the water. We got one more flight due in at 4:40 this afternoon. Many of those teams have already found their way back to the harbor. We'll get them weighed in as quickly as we can here this afternoon. I got one staring at me. Oh, never mind. I said I got one staring at me. Dane Stanaway, Matt Gregg. 5 fish tournament limit. Come on up here, guys. 21 pounds, 9 ounces yesterday. 21-9 yesterday out of Dafter and Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. Will this 5-fish basket be enough to get you in? You're going to be close. 16 pounds, 12 ounces on the scale, 38 pounds, 5 ounces all told. You take over the 23rd spot. 23rd spot. I don't know if we'll quite get there, man, but you can hold on and hope a little bit. You can check out the live leaderboard online at walleyefederation.com. walleyefederation.com. Will it be enough to hang on to the All-American 25? Boy, that's cutting it close. Those sitting near that bubble, it is a nervous afternoon. There is a lot more on the line for the All-American 25 than it is cashing a small check or getting a gift card. Those rings, the plaque, the checks that come out tomorrow, much better than today. An opportunity abound to call yourself one of the only 25 teams that gets to fish on that final day. You fought hard, you fought long. It's a long week and a half, 2 weeks of preparation. If you live here, you've been trying to follow fish the whole time, trying to do what you can to sit yourself up well for the final day. When you sit on the bubble, it's a little nervous. Only 25 boats fishing on the final day tomorrow. We will round out this program with the Masters Walleye Circuit Awards presentation this afternoon. We'll find out who our All-American 25 are. We'll get the gift cards out to the anglers. We'll get checks out to the anglers. All that still to come here this afternoon. We really appreciate the community of Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. This is an awesome place to be. If you love the water, obviously you have the St. Mary's River. You've got, lakes on both sides of you. Weather seems to be good here quite often because of those lakes. Although, if you don't like snow, I wouldn't recommend coming up here too often in the wintertime. But you don't have to shovel sunshine, and that's what you guys have today. All right. Dewey and Trent Huber out of Garden City, Kansas. 11 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. One of our MWC teams coming up here trying to steal some points away from the other Hubers. Did you tell them they owe you some dinners now? Yeah, I'm sure you did. You got to rub it in their face just a little bit. 4 pounds, 4 ounces, 16-2, your 2-day total, man. Great to see you. You guys travel safe back to Kansas. And we will see you once again on the Masters Walleye Circuit, hopefully at Bitter Lake, South Dakota, Webster, South Dakota. Out of Livonia, Michigan, Richfield, Wisconsin, Steve Velty, Isaac Lockich, 24 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday, 5-fish tournament limit. This 5-fish basket looking to squeeze some anglers out of the All-American 25. 24-13 yesterday, 25-10 today into 4th place. 50 pounds, 7 ounces. Anything over 8 pounds, 14 ounces, or 7-12. All right, man. Go ahead and slide down this way, get yourself a picture, and we will see you fishing on day number 3 here on the St. Mary's River. Brett and Andrew Myron out of Vanderbilt, Michigan, Gladstone, Michigan, 15 pounds, 7 ounces on day 1. 4 fish here today. Certainly with a 5th fish like he's got in there, would have really set him up well, but I think we're going to be on the outside looking in here. Absolutely. 19 pounds. You threw 4 pounds back today. 15 fish today, and one of those is a 4-pounder you could have weighed. 19 pounds, 10 ounces on the scale right now. Gives him 35 pounds and an ounce for 2 days. 29th place. 29th place. Could have made all the difference, but that's always a tough deal. On a no-call event, you can't go replacing fish all day. You kind of have to make choices early on, and sometimes it comes back to bite you. Grant Willett, Jesse Gibson, Dassel, Minnesota. 3 fish here today. 2:13 yesterday. 3 more fish here on day number 2. It is cut day here of the National Team Championship in Sault Ste. Marie on the St. Mary's River. We will get these fish to lock in here as soon as they settle down. 9 pounds, 4 ounces, 12 pounds and an ounce. 12 pounds and an ounce, your 2-day total, man. Congratulations. Get yourself a photo if you like over this way. Otherwise, the Sioux Tribe Fisheries will take those fish from you. Gollin Kelly, Jason Payment out of Dafter and Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. 12 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. One more fish here today. One fish for 2 pounds, 14 ounces, 214. Pleasure to have you up here, man. Get yourself a picture over here, and the Sioux Tribe Fisheries will take that one and get it back into the St. Mary's River this afternoon. We roll on here. We've got 90 boats weighed in on the NTC side of things, the National Team Championship side of things. Matthew and Rochelle Doro out of Appleton, Wisconsin. They got a 5-fish tournament limit here today. Didn't get a chance to weigh fish yesterday, but they got all 5 here on day number 2. Gonna have 16 pounds, 2 ounces, 16.2. Congratulations, guys. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us here out of Appleton, here in Sault Ste. Marie. Not the shortest drive, not the longest drive, though. There are longer. We've got some folks out of Colorado and Wyoming. Tyler Manny Thorwick out of 3 Lakes in Windsor, Wisconsin. 14 pounds, 4 ounces. With the right basket, we could have been fishing tomorrow. Unfortunately, 3 fish probably won't get that. 3 fish for 6 pounds, 6 ounces, 20 pounds, 10 ounces, man. See you in Devil's Lake for the championship for the Masters Walleye Circuit. Anglers that made it in the 2025 and 2026 seasons will battle it out for the World Walleye Championship on Devil's Lake in Devil's Lake, North Dakota, coming up in October. Robert and Matthew out of Wyoming. I just mentioned Wyoming. 7 pounds, 3 ounces on day number 1. You need a 48-pound, 11-ounce fish to take the lead. One fish, 2 pounds, 2 ounces. I see a gift card in your future, man. Hang out with us here this afternoon. We will see you once again on the National Walleye Tour. On the National Walleye. I knew I was going to say it at some point. National Team Championship. I do too many different walleye events. Got them all rolling through my head. National Walleye Tours next week, by the way, in Oconto. Anthony Taylor, Doug Blaskowski out of Sheboygan, Michigan. 15 pounds and 1 ounce yesterday. 5-fish tournament limit here today. These guys could be fishing tomorrow. They've got a really nice 5-fish basket here. 5 fish for Anthony and Doug. On the scale is 29 pounds, 6 ounces. That means 44 pounds, 7 ounces. You're in 12th place with not a ton of teams left away. Anything better than 8 pounds, 14 ounces in there? All right, man. Go ahead and grab that. Slide on down. We may have a rules meeting that you guys will be attending after this event here this afternoon for tomorrow. Jeff Bruska, James Swagert out of Buffalo, Minnesota. 3 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. 5-fish tournament limit today. They would have loved to have this basket a couple of days in a row. This certainly would have given them the opportunity to try and fish tomorrow. 21 pounds, 5 ounces today. Much better day, too. 24 pounds, 8 ounces. Their 2-day total for Jeff and James out of Minnesota. Teams finishing 26th through 50th will pick up a check here at the trailer after the weigh-in today. Those of you who finish 51st through the end of the line on the NTC side of things will get a gift card. Those gift cards will be given out. There's a pavilion on the other side of the grass over here with a picnic table in it. That's where we will give out the gift cards this afternoon after we are done weighing fish. Steve Meyer and Scott Lavenway out of Wells in East Jordan, Michigan. 1 fish here today, or 1 fish here today after weighing 6 pounds and 2 ounces on day number 1. 6'2" yesterday, 3 pounds, 5 ounces today, 9 pounds, 7 ounces. You bet. Thank you so much. Got the MWC team looking at me. Okay. Tucker and Curtis DeChamp out of Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. They got a 5-fish basket, 10 pounds, 9 ounces. They are an MWC team only, so they're trying to get up above that 15th place to try to cash a check here today. I don't know if we're going to quite get there, man, but it is a much better basket today. Yeah, won't quite get there. 18 pounds, 9 ounces on the scale, 29 pounds, 2 ounces. Pleasure to have you across the stage here on the St. Mary's River in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. We keep it going with Max Clicker, Mike Vanette out of Cary, Illinois. They got 2 fish today. They had 5 pounds, 14 ounces day 1. 2 fish here today. We are getting down near the end of the line for weighing fish here today, folks. 2 fish, 7 pounds, 3 ounces, 13 pounds and an ounce. 13 pounds an ounce. Thank you very much, man. We'll do gift cards here in just a little while. We've got to award our winner for the Masters Walleye Circuit yet this afternoon. Our leaders from yesterday have not weighed yet today. We're holding them to the very, very end. They had 31 pounds and change. I think 31.12, I believe, was their weight yesterday for the Masters Walleye Circuit and the NTC. They have not weighed yet today. We do not know what they have. We will weigh them at the final basket here this afternoon, and we are getting closer and closer. Your leaders right now on both the Masters Walleye Circuit side and the NTC side is Lincoln and Carl Martin out of Wisconsin. 55 pounds, 14 ounces is the mark to beat on the Masters Walleye Circuit side to take those trophies home here this afternoon. Eric and Easton Kuczynski out of Lake Nebegamen, Wisconsin, 17-13. Yesterday, 5 fish. Will this basket get Eric and Easton into the final day? 17-13 yesterday. 28 pounds, 10 ounces on the scale today. Single digits. 8th place. You're fishing tomorrow, guys. Hope you made hotel reservations. 46 pounds, 7 ounces. Anything over 814 in the basket? No. All right, Easton, go ahead and grab a picture down this way. I think you and your dad are going to do well tomorrow if you're already on those fish. We will see what it all looks like at the end of the day today when results are finalized. Mr. Heiser. Corey Heiser, Connor Heiser out of Crookston, Minnesota. Our MWC team here got 3 fish, 3 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday. It's a better bag than day number 1. With only 3 fish, we're going to go 17 pounds and an ounce, 20 pounds, 5 ounces. It's some points. Maybe we throw this one away and we'll get over to South Dakota.
Yeah, that's just it. We fished an area where I was like, if we can get 5 bites a day, we'll be in good shape. Yesterday we had bad execution and missed some. Today we had literally 3 bites and brought in the 3. So it's just kind of the way it goes here. So many miles to cover. It's so beautiful though. Like, you guys are lucky that live here. It's, I love coming to the Sioux, and yeah, we'll see you. Hopefully I don't see you in South Dakota, so I'll be at the NWT Championship instead, but definitely Cass Lake. And I'm just lucky. I've been fishing with my kid all year, and he's been traveling with me filming for Living the I Life on YouTube. And we just have a great time fishing, and it's awesome to see those kids in front of me. That's what it's all about, is the future of the sport. So thanks you guys so much.
Congratulations, man. Great job. On the way from Canton, Ohio, Linwood, Michigan, one of our dual event teams, Scott Getchie, David Kolb. They had 10 pounds, 11 ounces on day 1. They got 3 fish in the basket today. 3 fish in the basket today. I think just like these guys, you're going to just throw this one out, and we'll see what happens on the points as we go along here. But 3 fish today, 9 pounds, 5 ounces, 20 pounds even, man. Congratulations. 20 pounds even. Do the best we can on points across the board for the Masters Walleye Circuit. Won't quite get a chance to go fishing on the NTC side. Ken and Grant Greschel out of Malone, Wisconsin. 20 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. With the right basket, they might have a chance to fish tomorrow. But they're missing one. They're missing one. And it is definitely going to hurt them here. 20 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday, 11-11 today, 32-7, 36th place, 36th place. May have a check for you here, though, at the end of the day today, so don't go too far. We wait for a few more boats to get pulled out of the water here today. We'll bring them across the stage as soon as they get bumped in. What are they looking for when they come across the bump sink? Well, they're making sure that the fish are alive. They're at least 15 inches. There's only walleyes, and it's only 5 of them when they hit the sink. Teams from all over the walleye world participating in the National Team Championship and the Masters Walleye Circuit. 55 pounds, 14 ounces. Your leaders out of Wisconsin, Lincoln and Carl Martin. Zach and Jacob Nemeth, your second place team on both the NTC and MWC side, and Robert and Hunter Nitty, third place team on the MWC and the NTC side. Jacob Hubbard, Kyle Bricko out of Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. They had 8 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. 3 more fish to add to that weight here today. One of our dual event teams trying to stand out at the home body of water. Instead, little humbled.
Yeah, a bunch of torpedoes in there today. It just we weren't so picky this time, but it just didn't go the way you wanted it to. But
do what you can, man. 413 on the scale today, 13 pounds, 2 ounces. Pleasure to have you up here. Thank you so much.
It will. It just it's slow right now. He's got to hit another button. He's got 2 computers to work in there at the same time. So nice job streamlining all this. I haven't seen it this well. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, Jeff Schultz, Andrew Workinger, Hebron, Illinois, Round Lake Beach, Illinois. 1 fish today, 9 pounds, 12 ounces. On day 1, 1 fish to add to that total weight here today. Listen, if you got like a 22-pound fish, you could fish tomorrow. Yeah. 5 pounds, 15 ounces, though. 5, 15, 15 pounds and 11 ounces. 15, 11, 2-day total here. We are getting down near the end, folks. We have still got a basket from our leaders yesterday to weigh in just a little while. The winning Masters Walleye Circuit team will take home $10,900 in prize money. They'll also take home a brand new Recon trolling motor sitting in front of the stage. They'll take home the big trophies as well, and a $1,000 National Team Championship prize package. That will get them into the 2027 National Team Championship. We'll pay down 15 spots on the Masters Walleye Circuit side. We will give out the big fish money from yesterday and today. That is $1,860 yesterday and $1,860 today for their one big fish. That right now on the Masters Walleye Circuit side, by the way, is still 7 pounds, 12 ounces to our leaders who are sitting with 55-14, Lincoln and Carl Martin. Gene Salberg, Andy Davis out of Highlands Ranch in Parker, Colorado, 8 pounds, 6 ounces on day number 1. 2 fish here today. Two fish here today. 8-6 yesterday, going to go 4-14 today, 13 pounds, 4 ounces, 13-4. Anglers, if you are looking for gift cards here this afternoon, we will set ourselves up at the pavilion on the other side of the park here. There's a pavilion with a picnic table underneath it. We will get over there after we are all done weighing in here today. We'll have one of my staff over there. You can pick up your gift card. You must be present. We will not mail your gift card. We will not let you pick it up for another team as well. You must be present and pick it up yourself. 25 pounds, 10 ounces. This could be another team, possibly one of the last teams to get in tomorrow. 25-10 yesterday, 5 fish, tournament limit today for Matt Lafreniere, Kenny Sawa. 5 fish. Will it be enough? 18-11 here on the scale, 44-5. 14th place, man. Congratulations. Great job. 11th place on the MWC side. That may still be enough for a check as well. Paying down 15 spots, man. Congratulations. Great job. Good to have a good day 1. There's no doubt about it. Either one of these 2 days makes all the difference. But tomorrow, if you make it to the All-American 25, that is where your bread is buttered. You got an opportunity. It's a brand new Ranger 620 FS with a Mercury power plant on the back. Over $100,000 boat to the winner of the NTC. Brian Folds and Darren Lewin out of T in Humboldt, South Dakota. They got 3 pounds yesterday. 3 more fish here today. 3 more fish. All right, Brian. They're 3 nice fish. Would have been nice to have this yesterday with all 5 of them in there both days. 10-15 here today, 13-15. Congratulations, man. Great job. We'll see you over in South Dakota or Cass Lake here this year. Looking forward to either one of them on the Masters Walleye Circuit. You can sign up to fish with us at the Masters Walleye Circuit at masterswalleyscircuit.com. Ryan Dempsey, Vince Maldenhauer out of Green Bay and Onalaska, Wisconsin. 6 pounds, 14 ounces. Day number 1, 3 fish here today. All right, Vince. 3 fish. I mean, they're 3 right fish, just not quite the right time, and need a couple more in there. 15 pounds, 2 ounces, 22 pounds total for Ryan and Vince out of Wisconsin on both the MWC and NTC side of things. Mike Wagner, Chris Cody out of Columbiaville, Michigan, McGuanago, Wisconsin, 3 pounds and 1 ounce on day number 1. Day 2, they bring us 4 fish to hit the scale today. Mike and Chris will put more than 3-1 on today. 11 pounds, 4 ounces. 11-4, 14 pounds, 5 ounces. Pleasure to have you up here. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. Congratulations, making it to the National Team Championship. Earning your way to get here through the local Walleye Federation clubs all across the country. Reese and Ross Porley out of Dassel, Minnesota, 4 pounds, 2 ounces. 1 fish today. 1 real nice fish, certainly. See if we can hit that 7-pound mark. Not quite, drops just below 6 pounds, 15 ounces, man. Great job, 6:15. We'll let you get a picture over here. That's a pretty one. Getting down near the end here, folks. Waiting for a few more teams to get bumped in. This next team had 28 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. 28-10. That is a great weight. And if they can do anything close to that again, they could possibly take over Lincoln and Carl Martin. They need 27 pounds, 4 ounces to take the lead. John Fallaw, Gerard Urbanozo out of McHenry and Beach Park, Illinois. They need 27 pounds, 4 ounces to take the lead. They have got on the scale 24 pounds, 13 ounces. Congratulations, guys. Second place on both sides. You're fishing tomorrow for an opportunity at that $100,000 boat, and could be a really nice check yet here this afternoon on the Masters Walleye Circuit here, a top 5 for certain. Congratulations, guys. 53 pounds, 7 ounces. Do you have one better than 712 in there? Or 814? Okay, all right. We'll let you get some pictures down here. Great job, guys. Great job. Great job. John, I know your dad is proud of you guys, by the way. He was sending me messages earlier. He was giving me a rundown of like, these are the stats. You know, when he wins it today, this is what you got to go through. The best part is you get a chance to go win the big one tomorrow. All right? Yeah, they did well too. Steve Vandermark, Jerry Fox Jr. out of Linwood, Michigan, Caseville, Michigan, 10 pounds yesterday. 5 fish tournament limit here today. 5 fish need to be 45 pounds, 14 ounces.
I don't think it's going to do it.
Don't quite. It is the Great Lakes. It's not Lake Erie. 16 pounds, 5 ounces. 16.5, 26 pounds, 5 ounces, man. Steve, always a pleasure. Thank you so much, man. Gave it a shot, absolutely. Get yourself a photo down here. Sioux Tribe Fisheries will take those fish from you. All right, I see. All right, Austin, you're going to sit there for just a second. Lincoln and Carl Martin, where are you guys? Lincoln and Carl Martin, I see them making their way up here. Lincoln, Carl, what is it with Michigan here? You guys got a thing sitting in this leaderboard section, the hot seat area in Michigan. 55 pounds, 14 ounces on the Masters Walleye Circuit side. This is where the rubber meets the road for the MWC. $10,900 cash, brand new Recon trolling motor, which I think you guys won a Recon trolling motor last year, didn't you? Yeah, absolutely you did. Over $15,000 in cash and prizes. You guys are also sitting as our leader in big fish on the MWC side. That's $1,800 alone right there. All right, that's $1,800 alone right there. Brad and Austin had 31 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. It's not quite the head start when you guys put two solid baskets together like you have, but they need 24 pounds, 2 ounces to take over that top spot and slide you guys into second place. They were also our leaders on the NTC side. I feel pretty confident saying that they have 5 fish. They're going fishing on the final day in the NTC. But now this comes down to the MWC and who's going to take that top spot here. Brad Arvis Jr., Austin Tomasek out of 84, Pennsylvania, Hemlock, Michigan. 5 fish tournament limit. They need 24 pounds, 2 ounces to take the lead. 27 pounds, 8 ounces. 27-8. They take over the lead back on the NTC side, and they will win the Masters Walleye Circuit here in the Sioux. Congratulations, guys. Great job. We'll have you slide down off to the side. Do you have one in there that's going to go better than 712, 814? We won't worry about that. We're going to get those fish off to the side here, and then you guys are going to come right back up because we got some fun stuff for you. We'll put them right in the water there. Well, well, well. Congratulations, guys. Your winners here for the Masters Walleye Circuit. You had a great day 1, now a stellar day 2. You haven't run out of fish yet, have you?
They were getting pretty thin by the end of the day. We ended up, like the last 20 minutes, we ended up catching our biggest fish of the day. It was like 6 3/4, pushing 7 pounds, and threw everything in the boat and took back off to get back up here. But yeah, it was a grind today. We lost a couple really nice fish, but hopefully there's 5 more of the right ones swimming around out there for tomorrow.
Well, if a grind looks like 27 pounds on the final day, I think everybody's going to be all right with that. At least you guys will. Maybe not everybody else will, but congratulations, guys. Over $15,000 in cash and prizes. You won the big fish yesterday. That was $1,800 there as well. You also won the big fish on the NTC side, so there's a couple of gift cards there for you as well there. Now we get to hoist the trophies. There is one on that side. There is one on this side. I want both of you to grab them, stand right at the very edge, and hold them high. Ladies and gentlemen, your winners in the Masters Walleye Circuit, Brad Arvis Jr., Austin Tomasek. 59 pounds, 4 ounces. Congratulations, guys. Great job. That recon trolling motor is yours. $1,000 NTC prize package. They can come and fight at the NTC once again in 2027 at a location to be announced, dates to be announced, but I think they'll like it. Congratulations, guys. Great job. Of course, making their way into the final day on the NTC as well. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much. Day 2 is done here at the National Team Championship. Anglers that fish the MWC will get our awards and plaques and all of that out to you here in just a little bit. We'll get a whole bunch of photos. Anglers in the All-American 25. Stick around the trailer here. It's going to be just a little bit. We'll get to you. We're going to get our ring sizes from you. We're going to get we'll do a picture with everybody. We're going to do a little rules meeting as well. We got a couple of things to do here yet this afternoon with you. Those of you in the NTC that finished 26th through 50th will cash a check here. In fact, we'll go through, by the way, who the All-American 25 is in just a little bit. So as soon as you've got that, as soon as you got the total for the NTC. All right. We'll go through who the All-American 25 are so everybody knows. The live leaderboards online are unofficial. They are unofficial, so we will go through and announce who the All-American 25 are. The other anglers fishing the NTC that finished 51st through the end, you will receive gift cards. Those gift cards will be picked up at a pavilion on the other side of the grass here. There's a picnic table over there. I'm going to send one of my staff members over there with the results page here in just a minute, and they will give you your gift card over there. We will not mail a gift card. We will not give a gift card to you for another team. Checks, on the other hand, anglers, we will mail those if you need to get on the road, but we will have those out to you here shortly. Thank you all so much for coming to this second day, cut day of the NTC, final day for the Masters Walleye Circuit. We've got one more day here in the Sioux. The All-American 25 will fish on the final day here in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan for the 2026 Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's National Team Championship.